Greetings everyone, here's Lodrik again, and this is a game 1 the Pacific Advanced Edition. This is my play-by-email match against Deaniks. He is the Japanese player, and for me it is the Allied side. This is more or less now the turn after the Japanese was able to sink Lexington in the port of Port Moresby. And another Japanese submarine is picking up here small cargo ship trying to deliver supplies to the besieged troops at Luzon. There's a little much sinking or double sinking sound, hard to say. Sometimes you cannot separate it completely. So maybe there was also a Japanese ship sinking at the same time. This is my British cruiser formation at Rangoon, trying to slow down and inflict damage at Pegu. More damage this time to the base and less to the troopers. Yeah, my Dutch subs are still trying. And there's still enemy dive bombers over Port Moresby. But there are also dive bombers here in the area of Palmbang. Japanese airstrikes against Chinese ground troops. Now a surprise here. Still, there's nothing I really can do. But I can bomb the Japanese in Pegu. And together with my bombardment of the British cruiser formation, this is maybe stress for the Japanese. So they have not so good conditions to attack Rangoon. This is all what I tried. Simply weaken the Japanese forces in Burma so that they have a hard time to take Rangoon if they ever try it. So there are many task forces around Palmbang. Maybe this is the invasion fleet for Palmbang or for Java, I don't know. Here's a sweep coming for Port Moresby. I still have some fighters left. More fighters. I still can hold. And the enemy airstrike for Oosthaven. And here's a good British tanker fleet. Luckily the enemy dive bombers are missing tankers. I don't know how this is possible. These pilots have maybe not. Okay, you can see Deaniks set his dive bombers on level attack or not dive attack. So out of 9,000 feet it is really hard to hit something. Possible, but with only one drop bomb per aircraft, it's simply a question of numbers. Not enough drops are going down. This is a cargo ship. I'm not more sure why. Maybe it's hit a riff and not real impact by enemy. Good, so we have bombardments, more bombardments, and also at Loyang we have a bombardment, but my troopers are really weak. Enemy is now again over double AV, and I have no fort level left. Good. Overall, of course, not more the big action-packed turns from the days before. The Japanese still trying to sweep and check the situation over Port Moresby, but was defeated. So, and see you soon. So, lonely air battle over Rangoon, and this was a victory, I think, for the Allies. Today, the Japanese lost 9 airframes, so 1 over reported 0, 6 zeros, and 3 other aircraft. For me, a Dornier Navy search and 1 Wildcat air-to-air battle lost. So out of 2 airframes, I lost no pilot, that is fine. I lost 2 ships, one by a torpedo attack. This was a light cargo ship trying to reach Luzon. And this is a French cargo ship, was attacked by a Navy search, and then the Navy search dropped a 250 kilogram bomb hit and had a hit, and this was too much for this small cargo ship. But this was simply only a Navy search attack without combat. So sometimes it's confusing and the game is not really well in give feedback for this kind of stuff. So overall situation around Hawaii, everything is fine. I'm building up the forward bases, of course Midway, Johnston Island and all this stuff here around, but even Baker Island. The Japanese took here Tarawa, but I don't see much more. I try to build up Baker Island, Canton Island. I also try to bring something here north of Fiji to get early warning. The Japanese are New Caledonia. Nothing really changed here today. The enemy carrier fleet is, I think, falling back. Unluckily, my submarine was not able to achieve any hit in all these days. Situation for Charlotte is not getting better. I guess if carrier is also burning out. The fire is not going down, system damage is going up, but I will try to save the carrier. What else? I don't scuttle, this is gamey. But, I mean, you can do it, but it's only points. It doesn't matter for me so much. The big reason maybe why Lexington and Charlotte both burn down is here that this is only a port level 1. I get here Navy support, but I have only Navy support 18. They will help to make firefight, but it's not enough maybe for this kind of big ships to make a difference. I lost here a fighter pilot, I guess today, but not in this air wings. No, one lost. Then I really don't know where. So, no, I lost no pilot today. Yeah, then I cannot know which air wing lost what. The rest of the map is not so active, but there's maybe the next engagement. You can see here's a cruiser formation, a big formation, and here is the 3rd carrier division. Ready to support, I think, the invasion of going west, going southwest, going west. Yeah, so looks like everything is going for Palmbang. I don't have here much in Palmbang, but I have some mines, maybe they create mine hits. And I have here 3 Dutch local defense units plus a little flag and so on. But this is a mod, so there are no engineers in Palmbang to avoid this blowout if the enemy taking the base. And I think this makes sense that it will break the game if the Japanese cannot take Palmbang without too much damage. And here was the enemy sub, but yeah, not too important. Situation in Manila is still the same. I'm only going down on supplies, so I need to reinforce the bases and must send some supplies. And I have here some new supply runners coming with not a lot of supplies, but 2,000-3,000 tons will help me to hold the position a week or more. And a bunch of submarines trying their best to do here something, but I will call them back and try to come to get a hit on this kind of ships. Problem is enemy fighting for enemy big fighter forces immersing. You can see he's already airbase of 6. He's building up the base rapidly. And he's carrier here, and between these two air bases I cannot really ask my navy bombers to attack. It's simply suicide. I must wait for something to change here to have a chance. The last big topic was the Japanese are retreating out of this base. This is I think a tank unit. Maybe I will try to attack them. Maybe it's only a tank scout unit and I can maybe take them on. The Japanese are also coming now with 10 units on Rangoon. So there's a march of a Japanese army on Rangoon. They are coming. And I have here roughly 800 AV. So I have the 1st Burma Division and the 17th India Division. So 2 British divisions trying to hold Rangoon with fort level of 3 building up to 4. And I have plenty of supplies, so supplies is not an issue. I also have 3 air wings now ready to defend and hold here against enemy airstrikes. Good. And in China, no change today, only bombardments. But the days are, not more many left before the Japanese will take these 2 cities. This is the cities I can spare. Everything behind I must hold. Good. See you next time. Take care. Bye bye.